Survivors, it's Mark here and welcome to the Ark Sanctuary map here at Diane Falls, ready to explore. But we do have an anomaly when it comes to placing armour or items on the head. Now, I do have a couple of wardrobe mods which basically make skins to put over game armour or clothing. Their only function is visual for the most part. Yes, due to the anomaly, I've removed one of the mods which I've had for years, and well, it turns out it probably was not that mod, because I've just put a normal Ascendant Chili mask in and you can't see it. It's there within the thing, but it's not being visual. So why that is, I have no idea. So there's one or two other things that I can test, which will probably be in the next episode. So anyway, we'll continue on exploring Diane Falls. And we have a Therizino, or Therizinosaur, level 25. There's one or two interesting creatures in the area. And I'll have a wander down into the lake here. We've got crystal. There's a little bit of metal in the area. We'll probably see some of that. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can get some. Well, you know that's collectible. I mean harvestable. One of the early testing scenarios that I had was here. I had my base here, spawned in not too far from here, and I was using this as a little base. Well, I've had two scenarios. I had a base this side where I walk in now, and one in the alcove over the other side. But I'll just drop these bits off because they're quite heavy. Got some stone, crystal. Got some spark powder there because of the preserving bin. Yes, it's a very easy area. As in, you don't get a lot of hassle if you do have a base here. Very easy. Yeah, we had a base on the other side there. That was in a totally different scenario. So I've been developing this over 3 years up to now. We had this. The only thing with this, it was a bit annoying because there are quite a few creatures that spawn in up the top there, and they would sometimes wander down. So putting some sort of wall or structure up there, but yeah, it was a bit annoying because it would spoil the visuals. Though it's likely to change a little bit in the air by the time, well, it depends when you're watching this video, because I've got plans to revamp not so much the actual landscape, but foliage, trees, creatures, yeah, so maybe even textures. Right, we should start seeing some spawns soon. We got some rocks, trees. Hello, what we got there? A moorwing. Level 50. Also a textago back there. Alright, let's have a wander along this ridge here. We've got some stone, wood, obviously fibre, obviously also flint and normal stuff. Yeah, basic resources in and around the area, as well as some crystal down there, down in the lake, down towards the lake. Pretty much of a chill out location for having a base here on either side of the lake there. Now we've got some metal over here, I believe, on the other ridge. There's one or two nasty creatures along that other side there, but we'll wander around the other side of this ridge. Yeah, I believe there's a sarco or two and one or two other sort of water creatures in that water down there. A view of the obelisk. Got a trike ahead of us as well, to the right. That's it. One, two creatures. A bit of some metal here. Resource. On the other side looks like a human NPC hut. We've got a small lake over there, which has beavers. and beaver dams, which I'm having a little bit of problem with at the moment. It stopped seem to functioning properly all of a sudden, but we'll sort it. Right, we seem to have a few spawns in this area. There's an Allosaurus there. Okay, that's going to be dangerous. Stegos, more wings. Andrewsuchus, or Andrewsarchus. Andrewsarchus. Right, okay, there's a couple of them in the area. We'll try and go round those if we can, these creatures, without attracting any hassle. So it's a mixture. A bit more foliage, I think, needs to be added. That's it. Aha. Allosauruses are looking menacing. We've got this other little island here. Can be one or two nasty water creatures around that area, but there is oil there. Yeah, not a bad area really to have a base in this area, because you got the oil, potentially cement paste from beavers or beaver dams, little bits of metal, got crystal, yeah, as well as all the basic usual resources that are required. Pretty easy starting area really. One or two nasty creatures which can make life a little more interesting, but let's have a wander up here. We're coming to one of the falls. There's the river. There's usually a creature or two about in the mouth here, but we'll wander up here along the river's edge. That's it. You've got pearls and all sorts in there, so let's get up here if we can. We've got to watch out for those. Andrewsarchus, 55. One was 15, the other one was a 15. Yeah, we'll avoid those. Well, actually, we'll have a little look into the waterway here. See what we have. Some stone rocks, cooked flint. We've got some pearls ahead. Silica pearls. What's this? Oh, we've got a black pearl thing here as well. Grab some of that. Yeah, so I'm gonna need scuba gear, although I usually one or two nasty fish about as well. Getting the balance right between the water volume and the water skin itself takes some doing. Yeah, to get it that precise, that is not easy to do. That's it, it's gone back down in, and then you go back up. Obviously having the your controllers as well, you've got to be a little bit skilled at it, otherwise you just have this. Which is, if you're underwater, that's it, but then you want to have the two together, so you can... It's not so easy to get those things right, but anyway, we've done it. Yeah, the river continues on to another waterfall. Another more wing in the distance there. Yeah, level 10. There should be a few of those about. There's another one there. Okay. Right, we'll have a wander around. That's it. Let's go over towards this way. Right, we have a parasaur. We can hear the sound of a waterfall. We'll check that out. Come up this end. There's our raft. There we go. There it comes out. What have we got there? A Pteranodon in the distance. See nothing within the water. Andrew Circus there, we've got to be careful of those. And more wings. So more or less see what sort of creatures are about here. There's usually a loot drop as well at the top there. That spawns in from time to time. I think we'll head over to the other side and have a wander up that sort of mini valley and maybe follow the river up to the other waterfall at the other end. We'll have to see. And we've got plenty of fish in here. If you can see any from up the that is at a draw distance, no doubt, but anyhow, let's see what we've got here. Little valley here, a few creatures along here. What we've got there, we have a parasaur running from something. We have a theranosaur in the background. Where are they running from? We'll continue along, keeping an eye out. That's it. Yeah, I think they were dillos actually, not sure. There's the river. That's it. Right, we've got some creatures over there. I can't actually see what they are. Okay, we'll be aware of that. I think there might be hyenas, not sure. And then, not really a lot down this side. Saber-tooth maybe, I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll continue on. We don't know hassle. Just want to get to see what's in this area, if anything. Maybe a bit more grass about. The odd extra tree maybe. It looks like we've got the waterfall ahead. Keeping an eye out because I do know that somewhere in this area, maybe a bit further up, there's one or two nasty creatures. Have a look. Yeah, a bit further out, I think. There definitely needs to be some more spawns. There's a megatherium over there, I believe. Yeah. Right, let's have a look here. I think we've got the waterfall somewhere in this area. Yeah, there we go. That more or less completes the area. Watch out for those. Yeah, shadow mains. Looks like there's a pack of them. Yeah, we definitely need to avoid those. But let's have a look, see what levels we've got. We've got a 30, a 40, 100. Yeah, we'll have a look here, see if we can get down here towards the what I believe is the spawn point for this area. Yeah, where the gas bag's there, that's where the spawn point is. Roughly spawned in there a couple of times. Got the moss chops, the trike. There's a parasol there. One or two creatures. And this is the river. And there's a waterfall, which is here. And it's more or less covered. Diane Falls, yes. Well, that's it. That's Diane Falls. We've got a nice area there, nice little base location. One or two different sorts of creatures, unique creatures about, yeah. And yeah, some medium to load of medium resources. Not a bad area. If you're still with us, thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Oh yes. Yes indeed.